Been to quite a lot of old towns in China, including several that are in Sichuan, but I've never been to this one before. These women are husking corn, and we can see it here. There's a big bucket of corn, and they're going to turn it into this, which is some kind of corn mush, corn meal, I don't know. And of course the husks, they're even using the husks, which you can see there. They're kept for some reason. It looks like whatever they make it is steamed. So these are like huge steamers. And over here, this says xiaochi, which means like snack foods. It literally means small eats. See, the kind of thing they're selling is like noodles and huandun, which are wontons, or chao shao as they're called in Sichuan. So there's the river, again with lots of nice architecture alongside it. And here at this store we have some kind of small fried river fish, which are quite popular in Sichuan. And then these are these things that are wrapped in banana leaves. They're called zongzi. And zongzi are traditionally eaten on Dragon Boat Festival. It was Dragon Boat Festival yesterday in China. They're kind of like rice dumplings. They're usually eaten with honey poured over them. Some of them have meat inside. Others have like sweet dates or other kind of sweet fillings. But they're really good. And then down here, the guy is making some kind of... they look like the roast potatoes we have in England. But these actually are fried, as you can see. He's frying them in oil. So, yeah, these look pretty good. So here we have a guy who's doing something with tea. I'm not sure quite what, but it's something to do with tea. We saw lots of tea fields in the fields on the drive up here. And this lady is selling mahua, which are like Chinese twisted bread. They're usually quite hard, crunchy, quite delicious. And down there's my son playing next to the river. Come on up, come on. There's an old, well, it doesn't look very old, but a stone and concrete bridge connecting the two sides of the town across the river. So over there is what looks like a bamboo boat. So we're going to go across the not so old stone bridge, which doesn't have railings either side, so should be very careful going across. Oh, now there are several of those bamboo boats, look. Quite a few of them on that side. And you can see the mountains on the other side. Across there, you can see there's a drone filming people, but also there's another bridge over there. And mountains the other side as well. Yeah. I already said that. And there is some steps going down where I think the people are catching fish there, or maybe guys washing something. Maybe the local village people use this for washing. Seems like that's what they use it for, rather than for catching fish. Yeah, look at that strange kind of tower over there. Oh, that's interesting, doesn't it? Very pretty place. Oh, there's like a... Yeah. Looks like a lotus flower, doesn't it? I don't think it's a real one. Looks like a plastic one floating down the river. Drone just flying over our heads. Some people down at the dock there. And yeah, I'm quite impressed with the nice architecture here down by the river. Looks like a tea shop. Now, when we were driving here, as I said, we saw lots of fields full of tea trees. So I'm guessing the local people are very proud of their tea. Yeah. So there's a lady selling loquats. They're called pipa in Chinese. Fruit we don't really have in England. I didn't even know what the English name for it was until I came to China. So actually there's a lot of fruits and vegetables that I'd never seen before I came to China. I didn't even know the English names for. This looks like a tea house. Again, as I said, the locals seem very proud of their tea. So you can see they've got tables in here for playing mahjong. And here people could just kind of sit on these bamboo wicker chairs and drink tea and play mahjong if they like. More mahjong tables there, look. There's a family having a game. Seems pretty busy today. I think what's down here is that dock that we just saw from the bridge. Oh, before we go down, Seems to be some kind of parade coming through. What's this? Look, some ladies in white t-shirts all wearing red neckerchiefs carrying Chinese flags. I don't know what this is in aid of, but I'm sure it's something related to either Dragon Boat Festival, which was yesterday, or Children's Day, which is today. So let's go down then to the dock and we'll see what's down here. This is quite nice. Nice view of the other side of the river that we just came from. That's the bridge that we just walked across. You see, you even get tuk-tuks and small lorries driving across, which doesn't seem entirely safe to me, but I'm sure they know what they're doing. Lots of people there. I think they're trying to take pictures or take videos of each other next to the river. We've just seen a tea menu here for the tea house and how cheap the tea is, which is crazy. Given in Chengdu, it's quite expensive to sit in a tea house for a day. Here you can sit for the whole day. So one, green tea, 10 yuan for a cup. That is about £1. Moli hua cha, which is jasmine tea, £1 for a cup, 10 yuan. 3, Jiaguan, which is chrysanthemum, £1 for a cup. Ningmeng lemon tea, don't know what that says. Hong cha, red tea, which is the Chinese equivalent of black tea, and hei cha, which is black tea, which is very bitter, kind of very dark tea. Those two are 20 yuan for a cup, which is about £2. So all you have to do is pay for a cup, £1 or £2 if you want the more expensive ones. You can sit in this tea house all day, playing mahjong, drinking. You get free refills. You can see the green jugs that those people have got on the table. They are jugs of water, and the owner will just keep refilling it for you. So you can spend your day in a tea house for as little as £1. That's crazy. In Chengdu, it's much more expensive. But we're going to keep going now. Tristan, don't forget to hold Mommy's hand.
This is for you.
Is a lady making tsaba, which are like small rice cakes. You can see the picture of them there. She cooks them in different kinds of sugar and puts goodies on top of them. And local kids like these very much. It's quite popular in Sichuan. Here you can see the owner's just having his lunch, but there are several different kinds of tea. As I said, local people grow tea. They seem very proud of it. All the different kinds you can see here on these plates, and then the finished article in the cup, so you can choose what you like and then go over there and spend your day supping tea and playing mahjong. Here we have some noodles. These look like hefen, which are made from some kind of starch, I think bean starch. They're dark noodles. These look like wheat noodles, but they look like the cold ones, yangmian maybe, cold noodles with looks like fried onions and cucumber on top. Now, this vegetable here is something that I didn't even see or hear of before I came to Sichuan. Even in other parts of China, they don't have this vegetable. It's called Jiaguan, and it's kind of they eat the stalk. They chop the stalk and use it as kind of a condiment to cook with. It has a kind of taste like detergent. I really don't like it. Kind of a soapy, chemically taste. I really don't like it. My wife loves it. But you'll find this in quite a lot of things in Chengdu. And here is just some beautiful bougainvillea, which is creeping over a fence. That looks like somebody's garden. So, here we go. Yeah, these are bougainvillea blossoms. Yeah. In Chinese, they're called sanjiaomei, which means like three-cornered plum, I think, even though they're not plums and they don't even have any fruits. So, thank you. So there is the tower that we saw a while back from the other side of the river. There's like a string of nice boats with parasols on them, and they look like dragon boats. There's a dragon head that side and a dragon tail this side. And then quite a lovely looking bridge over there, look, footbridge. Perhaps we'll walk across that later. And yeah, the river just looks really nice. There's lots of people taking pictures or going down to the river to play. Yeah, it just looks like a really nice place, this. Right, so we've just noticed this set of really steep stairs down an alley. I'm just going to go check it out, see what's on top. It's probably just where somebody lives, but it looks quite interesting, so I'm just going to have a look. It looks like it's just going up to a car park, really. Nothing much, but it was interesting. There's another big bridge here, like a footbridge. We're about to walk over it in a minute. It's quite nice. Looks like it's kind of got yellow lanterns inside. We'll see. That will take us back over to the other side of the river. So we'll see what's going on there. So we're going into the bridge now. Just there's those yellow lanterns I mentioned. Look quite pretty on the ceiling of the bridge. Lots of people just stopping to have a rest or a drink or a snack. And the river looks quite nice, very lush, very green. Mountains in the distance there, as you can see. Yeah, a very beautiful place this. So now that tower that I mentioned twice already is there. We're the other side of it, so we're just going to keep going, see what we can find. These old kind of covered bridges are a thing in China, very big thing to see in old towns and touristy kind of places. Down there we can see people doing what I assume are some activities for Children's Day. I'm sure we'll find out when we actually get down there.